The slides started before me, so let's just start that again. Okay, my name is Nestor Sanchez. I'm the founder of Tangled NFTs, and I'm also the Australian ambassador, the Australian region ambassador for Omniflix Network. I am here today to talk about my experience as a creator in the Cosmos ecosystem, and specifically my journey in creating NFTs for gaming. If you're not familiar with Tangled NFTs, again, I'm a Omniflix native. I'm a creator and the digital design studio. I have launched a couple of collections which I might just quickly go into. The first collection that I launched in the Cosmos ecosystem was Cosmic Cats, which is one of the very first MP4 NFT collections. It is inspired by a lot of Cosmos ecosystem events and kind of underpinned a lot of the other NFT collections that I've done in the ecosystem. My flagship collection is Interplanetary Battle Cards, or IBC game. It's a player versus player trading card game. Again, one of the first trading card games playable in the Omniflix ecosystem, if not the first. And it first launched in May 2022, and there are a couple of other editions that I've launched since then. But that is my flagship. That's what I've been working on for the last 2 years. Outside of my own collections, I collaborate with quite a few creators in the Cosmos ecosystem, notably NFTs, the Interchain Ecosystem, which is on Stargaze and Omniflix. The amazing Maria from Women from Cosmos, who does amazing things empowering women in the NFT space. And also more recently, my old mate Scott, who's the founder of Snails NFTs, doing a lot of interchain education type tools with his NFT project. So coming back to my flagship collection, the Interplanetary Battle Cards, or IBC game, basically I'm not a technical person, I'm just a creator. And so having Omniflix no-code infrastructure was really useful for me in creating assets that can be used for my card game. That was almost the easy part. Omniflix providing a solution to have my assets traded, listed, sold, and creating, that verifiable asset that you can use. But my problem, not being a developer, is not having that gaming interface to allow gamers to interact with the game itself. So during the initial phases of IBC game, I had to find Web 2 ways, such as Discord channels, Discord platform, and Google Live Sheets to provide a clunky but viable way to play Interplanetary Battle Cards online. So all the OGs that would purchase the starter deck and the NFTs, there was a medium through my Discord channels to participate in the game. But whether that was enough, I wasn't too sure, because gaming itself, from my perspective, the priority is to make the game fun and playable, or else, what's the purpose of having the game? So what I did was throw the game out with the tools, with the NFTs, threw it out to the wild to see what would happen, and scheduled a number of community events. And that ultimately led in 2022 to the Genesis Championship, which had 14 players utilizing these clunky tools and participating in a major event, which was live streamed with the help of Omniflix. And we had a grand final that exceeded 2+ hours between Cosmos DeFi, who Joe 2.0, as we know now, and our current champion, that Kiwi guy, who's a New Zealand player and has competitive trading card game experience in the background. So in 2022, we had a live grand final, which provided that esports environment, a robust kind of rule set, and some social proof in the kind of the viability of the game mechanics. But we pushed it even further, and I released another collection, Volume 2, and we had another championship in 2023, live streamed all on Omniflix YouTube channel. This time, the grand final was 5 hours long. So the grand finalists were Liam Crypto, if you are familiar with him, a Cosmos educator, and also, again, our inaugural champion, the General, ultimately falling down after a 5-hour epic. So the purpose of this is to show you that the idea of the ecosystem environment, the ecosystem from an esports perspective, really battle tested the game mechanics and told me that the game itself fundamentally was viable, playable, enjoyable, and fun. The biggest bottleneck was user experience. Everybody to onboard, you had to illustrate or like give them the tools to do live scoring, and then you had to walk them through a very clunky process of using the NFTs on the Discord on Discord channels, which was not ideal in terms of adoption. Only the hardcore OGs that really had a passion for the game continued. And so in 2023, I made the decision to stop promoting and building new collections in the IBC game, and we focused on development and the UX problem. As I've already spoken about, Google Sheets is really inefficient and causes, there's a risk of incorrect score input, which is not great for tournament settings in esport. And the Discord chat, utilizing NFTs, having to save them as images, cut and pasting them into your Discord channel is very clunky. Manual verification for ownership of an opponent's NFTs was required, so there was too many touch points, which was ultimately going to lead to a lack of adoption of IBC game. So current stage and the plans that we're working through at the moment, I'm working with Team OmniFlix, is addressing that UX problem and providing a more seamless gaming interface. So what we've done over 2024 is create a Telegram bot, Telegram being quite a crypto native or crypto friendly type platform. We started to develop that, and I might show you the current version of the build at the moment. Yep, so just a quick video. We've already got the Kepler connection, so you can connect your wallet and your IBC game NFTs straight into the bot. And on the right-hand side there, you'll see a little bit of a demo. It should play. Once you've connected your wallet, you're going to have the option to have a public or private game. So public games you'll be able to spectate, so that's great from an esports and commentary perspective. But you might want to practice, have a private game with a friend, so you'll have privacy. As you can see there, the NFTs are already integrated, so you just select for the deck build process. It's quite seamless, it's quite quick. The OmniFlix API is working quite well, and that provides a nice ability to select your NFTs without this clunky Discord issue. If you look at that, there's different phases of the game. We don't have enough time to really talk about the different phases, but we do have an IRL version of IBC game near the OmniFlix booth, so if you want to learn a bit more about the game IRL, we're doing Learn to Plays over there, and we're going to be running a competition. That being said, the current build of the Telegram bot is a bit wordy. It's too much text happening, but the wireframe, the game flow is probably 95% there. So that's what we've been testing at the moment, making sure that the NFTs are easily selectable and easily playable between two people, and that's the main focus to date for 2024. But we're still building before a proper release of the Telegram bot. So the things that we want to address before we release it to the proper release to the public is further market integration, a inbuilt, the Telegram bot would have a deck builder and card training capabilities. Because of that esports history, gamer profiles and stats, tournament mode, for more casual players, people that don't want to do competitive play and just want to enjoy the game, we do want to integrate a play against a CPU option, so you can just get your deck and you can play against a computer. And again, improve game flow and probably improve visuals and SFX before a full release. But the Telegram bot's not where we're ending. In collaboration with Occupy, support of OmniFlix team, we are also working on a Unity engine build for a full game application. Thank you. So you've got a couple of screenshots there, still very rudimentary and only really basic animations and visuals, but the wireframe is there, the drag and drop functionality, the wallet connection is there, and you can see that even in a pre-alpha build, we're already on the way. So the idea is to create that full proper gaming Web2 experience to appeal to a wider range of audience, not just Web3 natives. But that is a longer term future plan, but it's already in development. So we're exploring all of the options, focused on gameplay and the UX, which is really like something that the Cosmos is great at, having that stellar UX, and that's kind of what we're focusing on. Good gameplay, stellar UX, and just an overall great experience, focusing on the game itself rather than any kind of tokenomics or economics around purchasing the NFTs. So, that was really just a brief overview of the work that I've been doing. If you want to follow IBC Game and the progress that we do in this space, please follow us on X at Tangled NFTs and Omniflix Network if you're not already following Team Omniflix. And, I worked in collaboration with Omniflix, and thank you again to CryptoCito. We've got a little surprise for everyone that is attending. There will be something there in your wallet. If not, there's going to be a Omniflix TV video that you can interact with to get your special edition Tangled NFTs Omniflix Cosmoverse starter deck for everyone to try their Telegram bot in due time. So again, thank you very much for your time.